men like women anymore. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort.
I went to a singles mixer yesterday and I left feeling more defeated than hopeful. But I think what did it for me was demographic wise, it felt like Hinge, but in real life.
Interesting.
There was a room full of beautiful, accomplished women, a lot of nice men, but only a few of them that everyone wanted. And the very few acted like they were the prize. They literally would only talk amongst themselves. They would not initiate conversation with women unless the host told them to.
Way you were overlooking all the ugly men and looking at that group, that very small group of attractive men. Same way you was overlooking them uglies is the same way they was looking at a lot of y'all.
Ooh, wee.
Black men especially, please answer me this. Why is it that many of y'all refuse to go to curated dating events?
It's curated events, including those pop balloon shows or humiliation rituals, first of all. Second of all, you're not set up to win when a small percentage of the men are found attractive by a large percentage of the women, and men already know that. So if you have 100 women and 100 men, how many of those 100 women are going to find those 100 men attractive? Men that actually get women don't go to those places.
That part.
A church hosted a singles night and over 1,000 women showed up, almost no men. The conversation online immediately turned into one question, which was, where are the Black men who are serious about relationships and marriage? But if we're being honest, the outcome of this event really shouldn't surprise anyone. Church has had more women than men for decades now. So when you build a dating event inside a space where women already dominate the numbers, the results shouldn't shock anybody. And the bigger issue may not be that serious Black men don't exist. The issue might be that the spaces being used to find them simply aren't designed in ways that attract them. The woman here on the screen, she attended a church singles event expecting to meet eligible men. But when she walked into the room, something immediately stood out. So let's listen to the clip, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and let's get into it.
First I thought it was 500, but actually it was 1,000. Like, are we all living the same life? Because I've never been in a room that men think like we even thought that everything. I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes. Literally African American women, like a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like a simulation. I think so. Like, I'm confused and I'm like low key, like nervous, like for us. We should for myself, with y'all. Because where are the men? Then again, y'all know. Never mind. We know where they at. Bye.
All right, y'all. So y'all heard what the woman said. She said, where are the men? And this should be of no surprise, you know, that this is actually going on, because this is a room full of women, different backgrounds, personalities, lifestyles, and little to no men. I saw a few men sprinkled in the crowd here and there, but it is majority women at this event. But there's enough reactions about this going on where the bulk of the reason for this event flopping has been placed on men. You know, men should have shown up. Men aren't serious. Men don't want commitment. But if the goal was to bring men into these spaces, then blaming them for not coming probably isn't the most effective recruitment strategy. So instead of jumping straight to blame, it makes more sense to look at the environment and ask why men might not feel compelled to attend in the first place. Now, the first issue is simple. Women have historically outnumbered men in church attendance, especially in the Black church. That's been documented for decades. If you host a dating event inside a space where women already outnumber men, the outcome should not be surprising. You essentially built a dating pool inside an environment that already has a gender imbalance. Then everyone acted shocked when the room looked like Sunday service. Now, another part is that faith alone doesn't create attraction. You can share the same beliefs, you can share the same values, you can attend the same church, but people are still human first. Men and women are visual. If the attraction is not there, you're never getting to the deeper conversations about personality, values, or faith. That's just the reality of dating. This is actually why shows like Pop the Balloon go viral. Not because they represent healthy dating environments, but because they reveal something honest. People make attraction decisions quickly. And if someone doesn't meet your personal standard of attraction, everything else gets eliminated. Now, another factor people overlook is the risk of public rejection, because events like this can easily turn into social spectacles. You approach someone, she rejects you, her friends are watching, and the entire room might see it. Now imagine that rejection later becoming a storytime video on TikTok. Why would a man be excited to walk into that situation? Rejection has always been part of dating, but historically it was private. Two people interacted, it didn't work, and then everybody moved on and went about their day. But today, rejection can become content, story times, group chat screenshots, social media commentary. Once people see enough examples of that, some adjust their behavior.
Nothing pisses me off more than when a man that looks like the shit on the bottom of my shoe is like, hey, can I take you out? Now, I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I know I ain't ugly. Where the fuck did you get that idea that I would actually go out with you?
Bruh, y'all niggas is weird, man.
Now, another factor that has influenced this shift is messaging. For years, there have been messaging online telling men things like, leave women alone, stop approaching women, women are not interested, we don't want the male gaze.
And to that black man who think black women just supposed to speak to him, are you sick? Bitch, I don't even want to talk to the cashier. Like, why would I want to talk to you, fucking random?
I don't know what man needs to hear this, but this whole thing where you guys say, oh, women are upset that men aren't approaching them, or, you know, women are mad about whatever. We're not. We're fucking not. We don't like it when you approach us. When a man approaches me, my life is at risk, because if I fucking hurt your fragile ass ego, you might unalive me.
Now, some of those conversations were about safety and respect, but when those messages circulate widely, some men interpret them more broadly. The men hear, women don't want to be approached. So some men adjust their behavior. Instead of approaching frequently, they reduce how often they initiate. And now the complaint becomes that men don't approach anymore. But for years, the message was that women didn't want to be approached everywhere, and some men listened. Another reality is that some men simply do not prefer church environments for socializing.
This woman is a preacher, and she says that if you're a man and you pay 50% of the bills in your household, you're only 50% of a man. Then she goes on to say that she wished she had more men in the audience. Is it any wonder why you don't have so many men in the audience? Many men have left the church because it now panders and caters to women, and there's no leadership reserved for men in the church. So many men do not go to church. What you see in church now is a lot of single moms and older men forced to come there by their older wives who've been married for 40 and 50 years. Until that there's some male leadership in the church again, and we stop pandering to single moms to get them to pay the bills of the church, they're not coming back. And you guys will be in church single and lonely.
That doesn't make them bad men. It just means that space is not where they spend their time, which is also why some women who attend church still end up dating men outside the church. Not because they don't value their faith, but because the dating pool inside those spaces can be smaller. So a church singles event is not actually reflecting the full dating market. It's reflecting a very specific slice of it. And another question worth asking is, who is designing these events? Because many of these singles events are curated primarily by women. And there's nothing wrong with women organizing spaces. But if the goal is to attract men, then men's input probably matters too. Because men know which environments they're comfortable participating in and which ones they'll avoid. This is also why niche events sometimes work better. For example, the tall guy meetups that have been circulating online, height is an attraction trigger for many women. So women show up, the tall men show up. Now the room already has built-in interest before anyone even speaks. That's a completely different dynamic from simply saying everyone come and hope it works.
Go to market. 6'7", oh God. The short, it's okay, let's still tall. Okay. You're 7 feet. But. Okay. Nobody 7 foot. All right, so I gotta shake your hand. Wow, my bad. 7 foot. Where you work? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Little Ford, 69, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
We're at a tall person meetup in Miami.
6'10".
Are you single?
I'm very single, yes.
Anybody catch your eye?
I'm not gonna lie, I will point her out.
Where is she? Hi, how tall are you?
I'm 6'5", 6'4" tonight.
Are you single?
I am.
Do you think he's handsome?
I do.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm better now.
And to be fair, not everyone experiences the dating market the same way. Some men and women do not struggle to get attention. Their appearance, personality, or social network makes meeting people easier. They have access, but access and long-term relationships are two different things. A lot of people can attract someone, fewer people can build something that actually lasts. Because once the attraction phase passes, the real questions show up. Compatibility, lifestyle alignment, communication, values, faith, and that's where the dating pool narrows. So when people saw that viral clip and asked where the men were, the answer is more complicated than simply saying men didn't show up. The environment mattered, the attraction dynamics mattered, the cultural messaging mattered, and the design of the event itself mattered. The issue isn't that Black men who want commitment don't exist. The issue is that the spaces being used to find them may not be attracting them. So I'm curious what you think. Do you believe events like this struggle because men are opting out of dating spaces? Or do you think the environments themselves simply aren't designed in ways that attract the men women are hoping to meet? And another question, do you think women may eventually have to signal interest more directly instead of waiting to be approached? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, if you enjoy conversations that break down the patterns behind viral moments like this, make sure you subscribe. Also, hype the video, comment, share the video as well, because around here, we don't just react to what's trending, we look at the bigger picture behind it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
As a gentleman that has a Black male organization in Houston who get fellas to come out on a regular basis, I can speak to why men do not support any lady-led events and break it down to you. The number one reason is that if you are not attracted to a guy, you still gotta know how to be cordial to him. Most men tell me all the time that they feel like there is a lack of respect, just cordialness among the opposite sex if you do not like each other. And remember, most ladies don't understand that respect, unconditional respect, is love for men. Number two, the ego and the mindfulness. What do I mean by that is that this being kind to a person, treating an individual like he deserves basic respect matters. Number three, the career muscles, the relationship muscles, and the interaction muscles are different. You can be educated professionally and be not educated relationship-wise. I know that sounds crazy, but they require a different set of muscles, a different set of skill sets. And fellas are openly speaking about the lack of skill sets they have and why it comes off disrespectful just in a natural meeting people. And I get about 40 to 30 guys to show up every time, y'all, we have something. And it is like clockwork. I hear the same responses. So this issue you see in New York is going to continue to go around because the real issue is the lack of respect and love for men.